Welcome back to Kevin C Outdoors. So this afternoon I'm out here at one of my state parks. I'm actually going to be targeting some trout. These are all stock trout that were put in here maybe about a month ago. So today I'm shooting this video on a Monday, 2 days after the season opened up here in Pennsylvania. So I really don't know what to expect today. Been getting a ton of rain. So in this video I'm going to show you the easiest way to get on some of these stock trout. This should be a great episode, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to show you what we're going to use today. So this is what we're going to throw, guys, some Powerbait eggs. So this bait right here is the easiest way to catch some of these stock trout. So I'm going to just show you the setup real quick. So the rig we're going to be using today is a Carolina rig. So the first part of this rig is you need to put on a sliding sinker on your line. This is, I think, a quarter ounce or half ounce you'd want to use. And then we just have a swivel here. Then we have about 18 inches of line. And then I like to use these tiny little circle hooks. So the reason I like to use these, in this state park behind me, they do stock it with a lot of tiny little trout, like, 11, 12 inch trout. And if I'm going to be harvesting these trout, I want something a little bit bigger than 11 or 12 inch trout to bring home. Let me show you these real quick. These are actually different looking ones this year. I've never fished with this color. I'll show you them. I'm going to throw like 3 of them on here. But yeah, they're pretty neat. The one side, it's almost clear with a bunch of gold flake in there. And the other side right there is a chartreuse. Like I said, I've never seen these colors before. So I like to throw like 3 of them on. Alright, got it just like that, guys. Alright, let's chuck this out there. Like I said, the water is pretty stained today with all the rain we've been getting here. I got one of these little rod holders. Let's tighten up that line a little bit. I do have some bells. Actually, one bell. I forgot the other one. Might have one in my bag though. I brought 2 rods. Alright guys, we're fishing. First rod's out. Second rod. It's all tangled, so I gotta untangle this and we'll chuck this one out as well. Let's get this other one chucked out there. All right. So now we got 2 rods in the water. We got 1, 2. I only have 1 bell because I forgot my bells in my truck. I just happen to have that one. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this rod. Right there. Yeah, so I had these soaking maybe for about half hour or so. No bites. I'm kind of surprised. But we're gonna give it a little bit more time. If we don't get a bite, maybe we'll move to another spot on the lake here. We'll see. Alrighty, another spot here. Let's get this one out. Let's try the 2 this time. Talked to a couple people up here. They're not catching anything on spinners, power baits. Let's let it soak. I'm getting a bite, guys. I just put this out 2 minutes ago. We got him. All right. It's not that big. And the other spot I was there for a good hour. Nothing, and come right over here. Not very big. He's a keeper. Alrighty, there he is, number one. Did bleed him out. He swallowed the hook, even the circle hooks, but that water's freezing. At least we know there's fish here. Let's get it right back out. Getting a bite. There it is. We got him. Ooh, he's jumping. Now he's running at me. This one's a little better, maybe. All right, a little better. There he is, guys. Maybe about the same size. Trout number 2. Yeah, not too bad. I guess maybe the same size. Like I was saying, this lake, they don't stock many big ones. I don't know why. That was pretty quick too. All right, guys, we're getting on them at least. They're not huge. At least we're getting on a couple of fish. The first spot just didn't hit. I don't know. That's usually my go-to spot on this lake. I'm finally on some fish, so. It's a good thing I have that bell though. Still trying to set up that other rod. I actually got snagged at the first spot. So I'm still trying to get that rod all set up. All right. The second rod. I think we got one on here, guys. Oh yeah, we got a fish. All right, number 3, guys. Yeah, we just picked up our 3rd rainbow. All right. There he is, number 3. Alrighty, so we're done fishing. Just found the spot here. I'm just gonna cook up a couple of these trout, and the sun is now out. Figures you get done with fishing and the sun pops out. But I'm gonna show you a really quick recipe to cook these trout. So these trout were caught less than an hour ago, so it's gonna be super fresh. Should taste pretty good. So let's get right to it. So I filleted 2 of these trout. 2 of the 3 trout are right here. Just got my butane stove. Got a couple plates. Just got some Italian style breadcrumbs. We're gonna throw some slap your mama on the trout. We just have a couple eggs here, just to coat them with right before we put them in the breadcrumbs. And these trout, we're just gonna cut these fillets in half here. And throw some slap your mama on. This is just the Cajun seasoning. Just gonna do one side. This stuff's pretty salty. These fillets are pretty small. Smell some butter. Like I said, these are just Italian style breadcrumbs here. So dip them in the egg. It's pretty simple to do. Photo these up. And like I said, it's a super quick, easy recipe. Check it out, guys. Fresh trout. Man, now it's sunny. It was cloudy the whole time I was fishing. But like I said, super fresh. Caught about an hour ago. Completely boneless. That is good. Yeah, definitely gotta try this recipe, guys. Like I said, all it is Italian breadcrumbs, eggs, and slap your mama. That's it. And butter. 4 things. Delicious. Wow. That's really good. So that's gonna do it. Just got everything cleaned up here. Those trout were pretty tasty. So if you guys wanna get on these trout the easy way, pick yourself up some power eggs. But like always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you and have a great day.